Students can safely be seated 3 feet apart in school instead of 6. That's according to new guidance from the CDC, which also says masks must continue to be worn. Paula Tutman has been talking with education leaders tasked with making that work as more children return to the classrooms.
Today, new guidance from the CDC that could help more schools manage face-to-face learning models. Elementary schools distancing now 3 feet apart at desks instead of 6. 3 feet physical distancing in the high schools provided current community spread is minimal, but 6 feet physical distance in those upper grades if there is high community spread. And of course, masks. No ifs and buts about it. The new guidelines will certainly help some schools get back to face-to-face learning, especially where population and space is at a premium. According to Kenneth Gutman, the superintendent of Walled Lake Consolidated Schools and the vice president of the K-12 Alliance, which represents more than 500,000 students and teachers in the southeastern Michigan area.
It's consistent with what the state's offering. The state's incentivizing returning more students to school, and this allows for more opportunities. For a lot of districts, including ours, 3 feet has been close to the standard, and there are times where we're not within 3 feet.
We have seen districts with a variety of COVID mitigation strategies. Detroit Public Schools Community District has the most stringent. Temperature checks at the door, smaller classes and distancing, and of course masks. Farmington schools actually have partitions to keep students separated. Romeo Schools is only asking for masks, and a community asked to do its part to keep households healthy if they choose to send children back to face-to-face learning. But Gutman says in his own district, he needs more parents to take the pandemic seriously, or new guidelines or not, none of this will work long term.
We would love to see people make safe choices, whether it's getting vaccinated, whether it's not holding neighborhood and parties and gatherings. Whatever can happen in the communities will help keep our children safer in schools. We had to close a school this week because the percentage of students who were quarantined and staff that were quarantined went up, and it really had more to do with neighborhood gatherings. But our people dug in, they're dug in. And I hope bit by bit that changes, but if everyone would just follow the rules, we'd be out of this a lot quicker.
You know, and I don't want to soft pedal this because I actually hear this from administrators in different districts across the region that there are a lot of parents who want their children back into face-to-face learning, but show that they are unwilling to do the mitigations to make that happen a lot easier, like wearing masks, getting the vaccination when it's their turn, and also not gathering in close spaces. And that really is going to be the key. Paula Tutman, Local 4.